What's up from New York City? Today, I am going to be sharing unpleasant parts of starting a business in Dubai. I have been posting for the last year how I started my very first international Airbnb business in Dubai. Unfortunately, that experience was soured by getting scammed. And so this video, I'm gonna share with you helpful information so that if you are going out there to start in Dubai, you'll know what you need to do so that you don't get scammed. But the reason why I am sharing it is because, I'm a veteran entrepreneur, so I survived this, but there's a lot of new business owners in their program. This is the top influencer, the biggest influencer in Dubai, and probably one of the biggest influencers in short-term rental space, period. A lot of people follow this guy. And I think I should share my experience so that if you're in his program, that if you're trusting him to set up your business in Dubai, you're most likely going to get scammed. First of all, a little about me. My name is Martine LaCroix. As you can see, I'm in New York City. I've been in the short-term rental space for the past 14 years. Way before Airbnb was a thing, way before Airbnb was cool, Martine started. So I started right here in my old backyard. I'm from New York City. I started in my own neighborhood of Hell's Kitchen in 2010, and I ran my short-term rental business for 10 years. I had very little competition, so needless to say, I made a lot of money because there's 50 million people who visit New York City every single year. Then something else happened in 2022. Myself and my business got sued by the New York City's mayor's office. They found out how much money I was making in this city, and they were like, oh, hell no. So they sued me for violating the Airbnb regulations in New York. And in 2023, a judge, banned me from ever operating a short-term rental business in New York City. Eventually, everybody got kicked off the platform in New York City, but in 2023, I was banned first, right? Actually, I started in 2022. I started in 2022 to look for markets. I went to the Dominican Republic, and I found a property I like in the Dominican Republic in Sosua, but that deal fell through because the owner wanted to sell me 2 properties. I only felt comfortable buying one because it was a new market, and I didn't want to take that much risk. And so that deal fell through, and I was like, all right, let me get back and try another market. So last year, I decided to give Dubai a try because I saw that Forbes had voted Dubai the #1 destination in the world. I also had went to St. Louis in June, but St. Louis is a small market. I wanted to be in a really big market, so I felt Dubai was a great market. And so I started to do my, research on Dubai. I used the tourism board of Dubai. I went on their website, I called them. I did research to find out what kind of market it is, what kind of people visit that market. And I realized it's very similar to New York City. It's very similar to Miami, and the same strategies and the same principles I used to make 7 figures in New York City, I decided I could do well in Dubai. Only thing is, I did not really know how to get started there because it's a foreign country. I never had a business in a foreign country. So I wanted to, hire someone, who has experience. And so this is where these people step in. So this type of scam that these people were doing were very clever, was very sophisticated. And I'm going to explain to you how the scam goes. And also, I am convinced that people who are in the Dubai program, being scammed, they just don't know it. Because I did not know I was being scammed until I actually got to Dubai and I went to the offices and I spoke to the office where you get your license, and I realized I got scammed. I suspected it, but I did not know that for sure. What they did was a clever scam where they did an amazing job giving me what I paid for, and then the parts of it were intertwined with the scam to make more money off of me, to take advantage of the fact that I don't know much because I've never had a business internationally. It's a different place to navigate. And so that's what I mean when I say scam. And so now I'm going to go into how I got in with these people, how I met them, how we connected, what transpired, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because there was good, but there was a lot of bad. So I've now blocked them on social media. I don't talk to them anymore. I don't want to talk to them. And I've also lost respect for them. So I was searching around for somebody to guide me in that market, and I started to look around, and as you know, the algorithm is going to bring you to the best platform with the most followers, with the biggest influencer. And so it brought me to this influencer. He has 500,000 followers. He is from the UK. He is a former youth pastor. He's a family man. He's married. He has children. And so I'm like, okay, this is somebody I can trust, right? So I slid in his DMs and I said, hey, I I'm an experienced host in New York City. I want to get started in the Dubai market, but I know absolutely nothing about how to get my documents, how to set up a business here, what I need. Are you able to help me? And he said, yeah, I can help you. I'm gonna set up a phone call with you and somebody on my team. His sales guy was really cool. He explained the program to me and everything. He told me I need something that's called VIP. This is when the influencer takes me under his wing, one-on-one, and he guides me, like in real time, one-on-one in person. So I said, how much is that? And he told me $25,000. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not paying $25,000 for nothing, because there's no way that I should pay $25,000. I didn't tell him that, but I was like, okay, no problem. Let me think about it. And I got off the phone and I went back into the guy's DM because I knew I was talking to him. I knew I was talking to his team member. I say, hey, they offered me a VIP. This is out of my price range. I'm not looking to pay that much for VIP. And so we just left it at that. A few weeks later, the algorithm brings me his wife. His wife only has 3,000 followers. She's getting people to purchase property in Dubai. So he runs a different arm of the business. He runs the course and getting, apartments to lease. This is what I wanted to do because I like to test markets first. I'm going to reach out to her and I'm going to tell her I'm interested in buying property, but not yet. I want to get, at least, I don't know if she knows I spoke to him or not, but he quoted me 25K. So I spoke to her in the DM. She was very sweet, very nice. I said, hey, I'm every host in New York City. I want to get started in Dubai. I know absolutely nothing about the Dubai. I'm setting up a business here. I need someone to guide me and help me get a property. I'm not ready to purchase yet because I'm not sure this is a good market. Can you help me? She said, yes, let's hop on a Zoom. And so this is how this relationship started, with me hopping on a Zoom with her. So now I'm going to share with you how everything went from Zoom phone call to signing up with their business and working with them and eventually getting scammed. It's very interesting. It starts off really nice. It starts off very exciting, and then little by little, like most scams, the ugly head rears itself.